How's it going, guys? It's your boy Mike from Seattle, and I'm here with Darius, who hasn't been on the channel in a while. He dragged me up this mountain for a very special occasion, actually. Darius just got engaged. Congrats, buddy.
Good. Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm here because I was a cameraman. But to make him pay me back, I said what we should talk about as traditional masculine men who believe in providing for the women in our lives.
Women.
We should talk about how... Women. Thanks for that, buddy.
Single, plural.
We should talk about the fact that Darius, who has been investing in real estate and investing in Gary, Indiana, just like me, specifically was looking to purchase rental property so he could set himself up to be financially successful to provide for a family. So Darius, take it away. Tell us how many rentals, how long you've been buying, and how that's affected your financial capabilities.
Yeah, so I think I've been buying for almost 3 years. With that being said, I used to work a bunch of overtime. I was very available to have, but I'd say in the last 6 months it's kind of dried up. But I was able to acquire a couple paid off properties in Gary, which basically makes it so I don't have to work the overtime. But I would have not been able to do that without being able to have the overtime pay, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But now that it's gone, it's sad, but it's also fine because I still make a Seattle wage, even making not that good of money in Seattle area.
Yeah, it's funny because, we talk about this all the time. You should take your highly inflated West Coast, East Coast salary and invest it where the numbers make sense in the Midwest, where your money goes so much further. And a lot of people look at investing in real estate because they want to figure out how to retire early. They want to replace their income with real estate. But in Darius's case, obviously that's the long-term goal. But he was just looking for a way to supplement his income so that he could take that next step in life and get engaged.
Yeah.
and get married and have some kids, and
yeah.
Real estate can be a great way. Now in your case, you actually have paid off rentals.
Yeah.
So why do you have paid off versus mortgages?
I felt that the taxes in Gary have been very unfavorable. So I have 2 properties with a mortgage, 2 properties paid off, and I think you had a video about it a long time ago, but I had some payments go from $385 to $640.
And it was mostly taxes.
Yeah, it was all taxes. I think one of them was $480 a year, and then it went to almost $1,500 a year.
Yeah.
Just for taxes. And so I felt because you can't really do too much about it, so I felt if I just look for a really good deal in Gary, it's gonna be it's gonna be better anyway. So a recent one I got was, I think it was $43,000 all in, and it's rented out for $1,250.
Right.
It's a 2-bed, 1-bath. It's in a really good zip code. The property I bought before that was $55K. It was in a bad zip code, but it's rented out for $1,100. But I'd say most people that in Gary, they're looking at probably 70 to 80K.
Right.
So if I just if you save up 50K, you might as well just put it to the best use you can, and get something that's going to be very, very good, because you can find them for 75, 80K.
Right.
But since you have cash, you might as well look for something a little bit better than that. So that's kind of where I was coming from.
Yeah, I mean, and it's no secret that a $45,000 rental property that's paid for cash, you have no payment, and then you're just paying taxes and insurance. That's it.
Yeah.
And then you get the full $1,200 a month minus taxes and insurance. It's $1,000 a month in cash flow from one property.
Yeah, so you just do that a couple of times and you basically have another salary.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you've pretty much replaced a paycheck or added a paycheck to what you have.
You can live in Seattle making $60,000 or $50,000, $70,000, and you're able to, if you have a couple paid off properties, you're basically able to live like everybody else.
So Darius, real quick, tell us about your portfolio. What year did you buy your first one? How many do you have, and how long has it taken to get there?
Yeah, so I got my first one in 2022, I think. It was 2-bed, 1-bath, fully remodeled. It was $66,000. Second one I bought right after that, and I bought it. I think the thing that was pretty funny with this one was the lender. He didn't even want to give me the loan because I just bought one, but I was working a bunch of overtime at that time, making $22,100 a week, and I was just give me the loan, because I'm very scared that this administration that's coming in is going to just mess up the ability, the interest rates.
Yeah.
So I think I got one at 6% back then.
Right.
But when you get a investment property, it's going to be a little bit higher than the average. So I think a lot of people are getting them at 8.5 today.
Yeah.
But that one was at 6.25, I think it was.
So you made the right choice.
Yeah.
Rates continued to go up under that next administration.
And so today, it's probably say $5,000-$10,000 cheaper than you buy something turnkey. But the rate is way better. So yeah, and then I bought another one after that because, like I mentioned before, the the payment went up a little, like kind of substantially because of the taxes in Lake County. And so I started from there. I was like, I'm just gonna look for some paid off properties. So that one's a 3-bed, 2-bath, in a bad zip code, but it's been pretty good for me. I have a Section 8 tenant in there. It's paying $11.50, I think. And then the second one is the one I talked about earlier. I'm very proud about, which is I think it's 2-bed, 1-bath, and a really good zip code. 43,000 all in, and it's rented out for $12.50. Yeah,
That's
and then
good.
Also, I made my fiance buy one too, because I wanted her to, kind of like come to the marriage with like helping out, understanding where rentals come from, like understanding the plight that it is. It's not fun, but yeah. So she has one. She's probably gonna be in it for 70, 75, and it's gonna be renting out for another 1,200.
Yeah.
So
So then between you and Oksana, 3 are paid off.
3 paid off.
3 completely paid off rentals. You started in 2022.
Between me and Oksana, 5.
5.
3 paid off.
3 paid off, 5
2.
rentals. You
Yeah.
started in 2022.
Yeah.
Now, that would not have been possible in a market like Seattle or an expensive
Not
market.
at
It's
all.
because Gary is a great cash flow market with cheap rental properties.
Yeah.
And you did mention Section 8 tenant. How has your experience been with Section 8 tenants in Gary?
I'd say overall it's been pretty good. I think I did have like a problem. I think I was talking to my PM and my property manager. She was saying that some of the municipalities in Section 8 in Lake County are like not as quick with like applications or something like that. So it took me a little while to get my first payment. I think the person was in there for about 3 or 4 months, but after that I got back paid and everything came through. But since I didn't have a mortgage on it, I wasn't tripping too much, so yeah.
Yeah, it is weird. Like everybody knows the government, nothing but waste, fraud, and abuse. So as much as you wish Section 8 was Johnny on the spot with turning in their paperwork and processing things, they're oftentimes very slow. But it will get done eventually, and you got all the money back paid. It really wasn't the tenant's fault. It's the Section 8 program's fault. But yeah, when you get that Section 8 tenant in there, they're going to stay for years, and it's a guaranteed paycheck. Couldn't ask for anything better. Our camera girl is getting attacked by bees right now. So we're going to go ahead and end this video. We'll see you guys next time.
I did.
There's our camera girl right there.
Take your headphone. Take your thing off.
There's the camera girl. Well, guys, I just want to give you an update on Darius's journey. Congratulate him again. Being engaged, you stud. I'm so proud of you. He's come such a long way since the first video on my channel. Appreciate you guys as always for watching, and until later, we'll catch you next time.